Hello everyone. In this video, I will discuss about the AWS Certified AI Practitioner, related syllabus, important questions, and how to clear this exam. I want to share my useful information because I have successfully cleared this exam. So, what the strategy you have to follow, what syllabus you have to cover, area of the question you have to cover, and the exam tips. In this video, I will discuss. So those basically already working in any company or in any organization and want to boost your AI skills like artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, prompt engineering. So some prerequisites, some pre-knowledge should be there before giving this exam. So before moving forward, if you are new in my channel, so you can like and subscribe my channel for some upcoming videos. So firstly, I want to discuss like recommended AWS knowledge should be there because familiarity with the core AWS service, for example, like Amazon EC2, Amazon S3, AWS Lambda, Amazon Bedrock, Amazon SageMaker for AI, and AWS core services use cases should be clear. And familiarity with the AWS shared responsibility model for security compliance in AWS cloud, and familiarity with AWS identity and access management IAM, how to maintain the access management and controlling access to AWS, and familiarity with AWS service pricing model. So this knowledge is recommended by AWS for this certification. Now, I want to discuss the syllabus for this certification. You have to learn and focus. So, syllabus is fundamental level exam focusing on AI and ML concept, generative AI, AWS services. Correct? Now, exam domain and weighting, like first fundamentals of AI and ML, that is 20%. Inside that cover basic AI ML, deep learning, model type, supervised, unsupervised machine learning. You know very well like KNN, K-means, clustering, linear regression, logistic regressions. Okay, lots of machine learning, training data, testing data, some statistical things, some Python libraries, and development life cycle. Domain fundamental of generative AI, 24% focus on LLM, large language model, embedding, like how to convert text to vector, DB, model training, fine tuning, application like text generation. Application of foundation model, 28% cover prompt engineering, RAG, retrieval, augmented generation, and leveraging AWS tool like Bedrock, Q, and specialized AI services. Fourth, guideline for responsible AI, that is 14% cover ethic, base, transparency, risk, hallucination, and AWS security too. That is also. And the fifth, security compliance. Security compliance means and governance, that is 14% cover data privacy, compliance, and best practice for securing AI solution. Number of questions, that is 65, 90 minutes, and 100 USD. That is the cost for this certification, but according to the latest update, it can be little bit vary. But now this is the syllabus for the updated criteria. Now, I want to discuss here the important questions according to the syllabus that will be very helpful for you. And the prerequisite knowledge should be there. If you have already the prerequisite machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, prompt engineering, Python related, and AWS, some services, some AI concepts, so definitely you able to solve this type of the question. Okay. If you have any query, any questions, so you can comment me. I will reply your comment, answer, and further. So now a marketing company want to build a generative AI application to create a personalized text content. They require a managed service that provide access to multiple high performing foundation model, okay, from third party providers via a unified API with the least operational overhead. Least operational overhead. So what AWS service should they choose? That is Amazon Bedrock. Why? Amazon Bedrock is fully managed service that offer a serverless access to foundation model from leading AI companies and Amazon via API, providing the lowest operational overhead. And my question is also least operational overhead. SageMaker jump start require managing infrastructure instead. Next question. A financial institution use a large language model LLM via Amazon Bedrock to answer customer query. Okay, large issue. I'm talking about to this one. The company want to model to provide response based on the internal frequently updated market data without retrain or fine tune. We do not want to retrain the complete data because it will take a time. So which technique should they use? That is retrieval augmented generation, RAG approach here. That will be the good thing for the relative search. No need to retraining or fine tune them. RAG allow the LLM to query external data source, like if any external file is coming, any updated and incremental file is coming, we just provide some external data source like Amazon Bedrock knowledge base at runtime to fetch the most up-to-date context without the high cost and complexity of retraining of fine tune. A company want to implement a generative AI chatbot for internal use, okay, internal use, but must comply with strict corporate policy. They need a features, okay, that automatically block user query containing toxic language, mask personally identifiable information like PII, and prevent response regarding unauthorized topic because the topic is not relevant, some toxic language and some rustic language, let's say that. And which AWS feature directly solve this? That is a Amazon Bedrock guardrail. Okay, it will automatically analyze the language. If the language is toxic, so it will automatically prevent the. So guardrail for Amazon Bedrock allow to configure context filtering, just kind of the filtering and block denied topic. Next, a retail company use Amazon SageMaker to run demand forecasting model. The operational term require an artifact that document the model intended, use cases, evaluation metrics, and ethical fairness consideration to maintain public trust and transparency. What SageMaker feature should be generated? So here SageMaker model card, because SageMaker run demand forecasting model. Amazon SageMaker model act as single source of truth for model information, cataloging, architecture, training, detailing, evaluation result, and responsible AI consideration. This is the all questions are related to the AWS AI and AWS security and the some. A company has developed a custom fraud detection mechanism learning model. Once the model is deployed to production, the engineering team want to continuously detect if the statistical property of the live incoming data shift over time might degrade model accuracy. Which service or feature should they? That is Amazon SageMaker model, because SageMaker model monitor automatically monitor machine learning model in production to detect data drift, concept drift, base drift, and quality degradation. Next. So these are the scenario based questions. That means you have to identify which one is the correct answer. A retail chain want to implement a virtual chatbot assistant on their e-commerce website to look up a product inventory from active database and execute live order cancellation for user. Which Amazon Bedrock feature natively orchestrate multi-step tasks and integrates with external API to take action. So here that is a Bedrock agent. That means it will automatically take a decision and to respond. And we are already aware the machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, prompt engineering, agents, agentic, that is agentic AI, LLM, RAG, and tools Okay, and connectors. So Amazon Bedrock agents can understand, use intent, break down complex tasks into multi-step sequence called API AWS Lambda something. Next, which AWS service help build, train, deploy machine learning model? Obviously, Amazon SageMaker. Amazon SageMaker provide tool for preparing data, building model, training, deploying, and monitoring machine learning model. Which AWS service provide AI powered conversational chatbot? AWS. Amazon Lex. So Amazon Lex enable developer to create conversational interference using speech recognition and natural language understanding. At the last of this video, I will also give some useful tips and according to the Amazon. Next, which AWS service can analyze image and video using AI, that is Amazon Recognition. Okay? Amazon Recognition provide image and video analysis including object detection, facial analysis, and text. And the last, under the AWS shared responsibility model, which of the following is a security responsibility managed solely by AWS? When a customer build an application using Amazon Bedrock Foundation model, creating fine grain IAM policy. So which one? That is B. Protecting the underlying physical infrastructure, and server security hosting the, we just want to protect the physical infrastructure. So AWS is responsible for security of the cloud, which include physical security, hardware infrastructure, and virtualization layer. Managing access permission, IAM, data classification, client side setting, the customer, obviously the client side setting, and some security to the cloud. Some exam tips. So if you are getting my point, so make a thumb on to the like and to share with your friend. Those are basically willing to clear this exam. Okay. So these are the important tips, useful tips. Should be clear. What is Amazon Recognition, image and video analysis? Amazon Comprehend, natural language processing, NLP. Amazon Textect, document text extraction. Amazon Translate, language translation. Amazon Poly, text to speech, and Amazon Transcribe, speech to text, and Amazon Lex, chatbot and conversational AI. Amazon Bedrock, generative AI and foundation models. Amazon SageMaker, build, train, deploy machine learning model. That is a useful and important thing for you to clarify this. Okay, so I just want to end my video, and if you have any queries, so you can ask me, comment me, I will reply your answer. So thank you very much.